c'est prête. Rends les choses faciles
et sèche-moi ces larmes de crocodile.
West End is quite an old watch brand, which was founded in the 1880s and is especially famous in the Gulf region. The watches are produced in Les Trons in the Swiss Alps, and the company is owned by the Monat family. From the watch collector circle around the world, I would say the brand is more famous in the Gulf region than anywhere else in the world. All thanks to the Barbahani group and especially Mr. Jacob Barbahani, who may rest in peace. The Barbahani group is one of the leading authorized dealers in the Gulf region. The company was first founded under the name of Alcidro and Sons in 1864, and the first product was a water-resistant pocket watch. The logo had a female figure on it, like the Swiss coin, and this was one of the reasons that a lot of people refrained from buying it. Given that the watch was exported to India during that period, all Indians hated to buy the watch for religious purposes. So the dealers suggested to change the logo and name to sell it better. And given the brand had Western influence, the suggestion was to refer to London West End. But the boom for the company already started before the name change, as it was used for the Indian trains in the beginning of the 20th century. However, the real start in the Gulf region was during 1914 and also later on during World War, as 50,000 watches were sent to the UK Army. Many troops of the UK Army were sent at the time from India to Iraq to fight the German alliance. The Arabs laid hand on the watches when the army men were exchanging them for goods or other watches. Also, some of the Arabs who were famous dealers with India managed to buy and wear them. In 1920, West End became one of the biggest watch brands in India, and Jacob Barbahani ordered his first batch of watches by then. Some stories say he ordered over 100 watches to resell them in Kuwait. In 1949, the direct dealing between Kuwaiti dealers and West End started after the Barbahani family visited Switzerland and requested for the dealership. With a growing economy and more demand for petrol, the outlook was promising. People of the region called it the watch with the cross, given it has a cross symbol in it. Majority of the grandfathers of the current population of the Gulf were wearing it, and it was a symbol of wealth at the time. The first brand with a proper presence in the Gulf and perception as a luxury item, even before Rolex. For the Emirates, the Seddiqi family in Dubai started buying West End watches from Kuwait and sold them in Dubai. The founder of Seddiqi, Ahmed Seddiqi, who may rest in peace as well, was buying the watches and carried them by foot from the Creek of Dira to the souk in Dubai. At the time, Ahmed Seddiqi didn't have many watches. He used to have 2 Chopin and 1 West End, and the West End was his favorite. The same watch was passed to the family, where it has a special place in the Seddiqi family heart, and this is why the continued tie-up with the brand and production of special and limited editions for the region started. I would like to give special thanks here to the source Timekeeper Kuwait for giving all the information. A truly fascinating and outstanding story which shows the importance of this brand for the region. And now we start the unboxing. The watch comes in a black cardboard box. The receipt of the watch. I paid around $600 for it. The user manual. And the warranty card. And here's the watch box itself, made from wood with a quality finishing, much better than you would expect in this price range. And here is the beautiful West End classic with the turquoise dial. A stunning look, a bit inspired from a Rolex daydate and datejust in my opinion. Let's bring her to life. With the crown pulled out in the first position, you can set the date and day of the week. Simple and fast. And with the crown in the second position, you can set the time. I asked the store to keep the bracelet in the unsized condition, so let us remove the stickers and then we will do it together. To resize the bracelet, you will need two tools, one pin pusher and a small hammer. First, you push out the pins to open the bracelet and remove all unnecessary links. And in the second step, you close the bracelet again with the small hammer and a friction pin. The process of resizing the watch is a bit fiddly, as expected with friction based pins, so if you are not used to it, better let the boutique do it for you. And here's the watch in the full glory. From the back you can see the automatic ETA 2836 movement that gives a day-date complication and is overall a great spec, especially for the price point. The resized watch comes at 103 grams and including all links it is 114 grams. The diameter is close to 37 millimeters. The lug-to-lug spans at nearly 44 millimeters and the thickness is 10.3 millimeters. The bracelet starts at 19 millimeters and has a nice tapering to it. So overall very harmonic dimensions, and if you would want a bigger watch you could even buy this model also in 41 millimeters. The case of the watch is 50 meter water resistant, has a flat sapphire crystal with magnifying lens on the date calendar, and a transparent case back. The fluted bezel is made of stainless steel as well. The case and dial reminds me of a daydate or datejust, and the bracelet has a presidential style to it. The folding clasp is stamped, what is for me fully okay at a given price point, and also the folding clasp comes with two micro adjustment positions. With the small links and the adjustment features, you will find a great fit to your wrist. The hands of the watch are in a gold tone, the indices are applied, and the beautiful West End logo is printed. Also, you can still see the cross on the dial. The crown is a normal push-in-one and comes with the West End logo. Time for a wrist shot. And with that we have it. This is the beautiful 37mm turquoise West End classic. At $600 US, an amazing package full of nice features, with a reliable Swiss movement and a great history, especially for the Gulf region. I think if you want to start collecting watches and you live in the Gulf region, this would be an amazing first watch to buy. I will keep this watch as a reminder for the great times with our watch club in the Gulf region and all the watch history that I experienced over here. It will also become one of my daily wearers for my job in the future. I hope you enjoyed this review. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Bye bye.